Big dog.
What's going on, big dog?
Man, listen, man. How long has it been, bro? How long has it been?
It's been a minute. Let me get off camera for my haters. You know, they like to screenshot me and shit. Let me get off camera.
Oh, man, come on. We ain't worried about no haters, man. We ain't worried about no haters, bro. We stepping on haters, bro. I don't even pay no mind. Look, I'm gonna tell you something, dog. The thing I love about you, brother, is that you understand all of this stuff that's going down right now, man. You understand all of it, because I told people this was the same type of play that they trying to run on Shannon Sharpe. Man, I know you ain't Shannon Sharpe, don't have y'all thing, but see, I'm telling you, that's how I know you a real nigga. I listened to your video yesterday. You still gave that man props for his interview, and that lets people see that this you can separate. However, you have a personal for when you see something that's real, bro. I think you're a little choppy right now. Hold on. As soon as you get into a better area, we gonna come on. I'm gonna stay right here with you.
Oh man, this thing messing
up. There you go.
Let me back up because I think I'm on this Wi-Fi. All right, I'm gonna sit still while I'm doing this. All right, let me go. I'm gonna park real quick. I'm gonna sit still while I'm doing this.
All right. Hey, y'all.
So don't mess up.
Hey, y'all finna get real now. It finna get real now. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to Dizzy GMC in the cash app on the super chat donation. She said Kwame Brown for president. Man, y'all already know Kwame doing big things, man. Y'all the ones that hated on the man. Y'all the ones trying to tear the man down. The man ain't do nothing but try to tell y'all the truth. He been told you this stuff. This stuff, Katt Williams saying, this man came on here and told y'all this stuff, bro. And y'all tried to tear the man down, bro. And I'm gonna tell you something, Kwame. I said this, bro, and I said it, and I'm gonna say this to you, dog. Homie, I never want to see. I played pro basketball 16 years. You played in the league. I played overseas, bro. I know how it is when you on a team with cats and you get into it with them, and then other people try and build this shit up online and keep stuff going. Man, I never wanted to see you and Gil keep going there because I felt like you two brothers. I felt like you in your own right was doing great things when you even when you was on Facebook putting your videos just on there before you came on YouTube, and then when you came on YouTube, you doing your content, and then people started attacking you, coming at you, so you defend yourself. And this is the thing, bro. And I told people this is why I see a lot of people criticizing Shannon Sharpe now because of that interview. And I'm like, hold on, man.
Oh yeah, I expected that to happen.
Same play I seen with you when you came on and you responded to people that was talking to you. And you blew up. All the same people that loved you, that was rolling with you, that got subscribers, that you let use the videos, they turned on you and tried to break you down, and you was too strong for that shit. I was telling them, this is what they think people gonna love Shannon Sharpe for that interview he did. They love you right now. Tell the people what's finna happen, bro.
They gonna Shannon Sharpe gonna have to be careful now because he was in the he was in everybody's good graces. He was in, that was their boy, Shannon boy. But now when you have real interviews like that, they can't attack Katt Williams, so they're going to be upset. Well, they're going to attack Katt Williams, but he's kind of insulated himself. But with Shannon Sharpe, they're going to look at him like, well, you gave him the platform to say this. When you have a person like me, when you have a person like Katt Williams, what the go along, get along gang does is they isolate you. If you notice, don't none of them in the mainstream say my name no more. They used to love saying my name. I was their whipping boy. Every draft class, anything, Kwame Brown got brought up. And once you start speaking truth to life, they either try to cancel you. Like in my real life, man, they done use my baby mamas. They done use all kind of stuff behind the scenes to try to attack me. And I'm like, and Shannon, he better have his ducks in a row because my baby mama stayed on a lake, $400,000 house, $650. All kind of 745s, all kind of stuff, $5,000 purses. But then somehow I ended up on the blast.com as a deadbeat. And so it just changed my perspective on things when they use people that's close to you. It make me not like nobody. You know what I mean? Because if you can do that, if you can turn a woman that everybody in the town know that this woman got more money than niggas. This woman live better than most men. And for her to say what she said, and she was like, well, I ain't the one said it. I said, you allowed it to happen. If you know the way I took care of you, you know the way you took care of I took care of my children, why would you allow them white folks to say that about me? Why would you allow them to perpetuate that type of stereotype? And so it made me bitter at first, but at the end of the day, I had to refocus, regroup, and realize, man, they talked about Jesus. I'm built for this shit. And so black folks, we got to understand, you got to stop canceling people. But the problem with most of us is we jealous of each other. Like when I saw Shannon Sharpe had 100,000 people in the chat, I went in the chat. I'm like, man, this is a great interview. Because what I look like hating, I don't want nobody to hate on me. When I had 50,000 or whatever in the chat, I didn't want nobody hating on me. So what I look like doing something to somebody else that I wouldn't have done unto me. So I just wish people would just call it down the middle. I know it's all about who we like, but the special people can separate your like for a person. The truth is the truth. You know what I mean?
Man, listen, bro. And that's why I said, man, like for me personally, bro, I never wanted to get involved when I seen how, especially like the situation with you and Gil, man. I'm gonna say it, bro. Like, man, both of y'all brothers great in y'all own right, bro. Ain't nobody had to come at you. Ain't nobody had to come at you sideways. Cause I told people this, bro. This man was minding his own business, bro. This man was on his tractor minding his own business. Y'all can't tell me this man was out here talking about people he ain't even know. All these people came out the woodworks out of nowhere, turned on y'all. Sit back and watch the whole play. I'm like, man, this is crazy. Just watch the whole play, bro.
Gil was trained by them white boys. So I told y'all from day one, once he get what he want, once he feel like he won, so to speak, and he got the people that he wanted, he garnered some attention off of my name, then he no longer talks about me. But that's
is there any way that y'all can resolve that issue? I'm talking about as men. Do y'all need to get in a room? Because you know how, like, you have to be y'all get in a room by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how you do, like,
never do that.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. Like, you know how it is when you on the squad, bro. Like, we got a problem.
Yeah.
You be in the locker room. We'll close the door, and however we gonna do, we gonna talk it out. We gonna hand it out, whatever. But I just want to see y'all, man. I'll be honest with you, bro. I want to see y'all get to another point, because, bro, to me, your voice is so big and powerful, bro. And even what Gil's doing over on his show, bro, that is big and powerful. What he doing on his show, because he got other guys he putting on too. You see what I'm saying? And so I
don't think the powers that be is going to allow that. They're gonna use.
No, I ain't talking about. I'm talking about him. I'm talking about him and you. I would love to see without all the other people involved. Because to me, I think that all the other people online, on social media, they try to keep stuff going. I see them trying to do it like you said. They try to attack your personal life. All these fools that don't even know you try to keep stuff going on, bro. And I don't like that, because I think that, bro, your voice is so big from when you came on the scene, bro. Think about this, bro. Man got damn near 500,000 subscribers, bro, in the fastest time you ever seen. And people went from just loving you, and I never seen somebody that was shouting out people stuff for free, bro. People send you stuff to promote. You had 20, 30,000, 40,000 people in the chat. You promote their stuff for free, and then all of a sudden everybody turn around and start hating and stuff like that. That's when I knew. I said, bro, what is the brother saying? He's saying something right? Because ain't nobody, just all the people turn around. They love the bullshit, but they don't love when you out here putting out some positive message and trying to do something. They want to get you off your stuff.
Yeah. In order for someone to win, other people have to lose. And that's the thing that people don't understand. So when I came on, it's a competitive nature out here in this world. When I came on and I'm garnering that much attention, and you got, 30, 40 people in the chat every time I go live. And at that time, I was going live all the time, because it's like, why not? Everybody, listening. And so when you're doing that, you taking viewership and you taking things away from other people. So what they did, I still get mass flag. I get 200-300 people flagging my channel every day. And it's like, for whatever reason, they think they're winning something by taking me off. I'm not judged on the same plight as a normal YouTuber. They look at me as a celebrity, and I shouldn't be here. And the sad reality of that is the people who does things like that, they are helping the quote unquote go along, get along gang, because nobody has done what I've done. Nobody promote people's stuff for free. Nobody got on a 400,000 subscriber channel and opened up people's brands and showed it to 20,000 people for free.
Let them hop on your lives, dog, with you.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And so once you stop, it's like certain black folks only like you if you doing something for them. Like with you don't got to do a motherfucking thing for me. Just your walk and you doing your thing. I watch some of your videos and be like, okay, Chicken came with a great topic, and that's how we supposed to do. I feed off that topic sometime, and then I expound on it. I don't have to take your words. That would be plagiarism. I can go ahead and do my own thing, but the way you grind and the way you always on every subject for sports, for as anything, that's the walk that people are supposed to be looking at. You're not supposed to be jealous of another man. You're supposed to get your grind on and appreciate another person.
Bro, let me tell you something. Dog. So like me and you, we did the same thing. You did it in the NBA, I did it overseas. Like I said, I came on here because I felt like our voices needed to be heard. As far as like I seen what was done to you, and I thought that okay, well the players need to start taking over, which is what you see a lot of. I love seeing a lot more of the players that got podcasts and that are putting out their own commentary and stuff like that instead of the good old boys day where you had dudes that never been in between the lines doing this stuff, bro, and telling you what you need to do and messing up dudes' contracts and stuff like Stephen A. Snitching them guys are doing. See that type of stuff. Right. That's why I said, bro, like I'm glad that guys like yourself and other guys, whether they play pro basketball in the league or overseas, come out and doing this. And I really wanted to build with you and stuff like this, bro. And I continue to want to build with you and other brothers like that, man. And that's what I'm doing now. And I'm saying to you, dog, I feel like that's necessary, man, because I think that cuts out a lot of the BS and a lot of the narratives of people who ain't been there, who ain't walked that, who don't understand what it is to be in that locker room behind them lines, getting criticized every day. Having to go to games and people saying stuff to you, disrespecting you, disrespecting your family, and you having to have common restraint and think about your family, think about your job, think about that. Bro, I'm just trying to take it's so much real stuff that people don't understand. So when you come on, big dog, and y'all got a voice, I never wanted to see all you and all these other dudes trying to come at you in your own profession, bro. When I'm like, bro, everybody could have came together. And this would have been the biggest thing they ever seen. Bro, you had Joe Brown on your channel. I mean, bro, listen, I'm pretty sure you would love it if Katt Williams wanted to come over there and chop it up. I'm pretty sure about that.
Yes, sir.
Look, I'm gonna ask you this. Would you be open to that?
Absolutely. And even the whole Gil thing, I'm not mad at Gil because I understand what he did it for. And so I just didn't like the whole, even when Steven Jackson, like to me, those guys don't approach men as men. If I have a problem with a man, win, lose, or draw, you can knock me out, bust my jaw up, whatever. That's just the way life go. I'm never going to bring 3-4 people and act like a tough guy, act like a goon. And that's what a lot of these guys do. Steven Jackson asked me, did I want to play in traffic? I'm like, bro, I got my 13-year-old son with me. What the fuck I look like playing in traffic? But if you want to fight, we can fight. Or if you want to just piece it up, we can piece it up. And that's how I come with it,
bro. Yeah, that's what I want to see, bro. Because y'all, man, listen, man. Y'all dudes been in the same locker rooms together and stuff, man. Like, listen, Kwame, I don't been in fights with my teammates, bro. And after that, bro, we let that shit go. You know what I'm saying, man?
And it's like, go ticket.
But to me, it's the internet want to keep it going more than you. The internet want to keep you pushing it.
Not just the internet, they do too. Because the troll mindset is, if you got the light, as long as I talk a bunch of shit to you, then I'm going to always win, because if you talk to me, you're going to lose some of your viewership. But I've been in the locker room with none of these, with a lot of these dudes. Ain't nobody put their hands on me. The narrative that they try to put out here, man, it ain't one scratch on my face from not one NBA player. And I've been in the locker room with all of them, Charles Oakley, all of them. And I've always showed respect. And if you notice, they strategically brought out people to talk about me in hopes that I say something back in a disparaging way. Like when Charles Oakley said, I get in my own way. Well, I didn't find that as disrespectful, because we saw Charles Oakley fight a whole arena full of security. So every man got their own issue. So respectfully, I always treated Oak with respect in person.
Shout out to Oak.
I wasn't finna get online and pretend like, oh, I cuss Oak out. I never done that. So I just kept it real. But has Oak or any other man in the locker room put their hands on me? Fuck no.
No, listen, bro. I already understand. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know how you get down. I know your history. I already know you willing to throw down and defend yourself. So yeah, I mean, bro, like I said, to me, when I'm saying it's a trolls, bro, a lot of people online like to go over here, go over there, and keep things going on both sides, and then watch everything blow up. And then when somebody get hurt, everybody hide their hand and act like they ain't had nothing to do with it. Then you got another big one.
That's exactly what I said the other day, bro. I'm like, y'all want to play these games. So I squashed the beef with a guy from my hometown that's been, talking back and forth. And I'm like, look, man, my brothers, them in their 40s, what it looked like them going to do another prison stint because of some shit that was said online. Because I know it ain't going to be no man-to-man situation between me and you. So you're going to enlist friends. So before I let my family and my friends, I don't use my family and my friends for stupidity. If it's something real, I got some real people that's going to have real consequences for that ass. But if it ain't nothing real like that, we not into all that jibber jabber and talking. I'll put myself on the front line and it's going to be what it's going to be. But with this YouTube thing in 2024, what I'm doing is I'm showing people in real life. I got 4 houses being built right now, and I'm bankrolling it myself. So all this bus talk, all this whatever talk, if you ain't moving like a man, like I don't gotta go, nobody ain't gonna put no fingers in my booty. I ain't gotta go dance. I ain't gotta go do none of that because I stand on what I stand on. I don't need to make $30 million. I can make what I'm making as long as I'm taking care of my kids and my family. I'm straight.
Let me ask you this, dog.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you this. Are you willing? Because I know you had an issue going on with you and Shannon Sharpe had an issue. But are you willing to go on Club Shay and chop it up with Shannon and kind of get to what the root of whatever y'all had going on? Because I want him to hear this. So if he hear this, maybe y'all can link up. You can go over there and y'all can, and then you can be on, and you guys can talk about this stuff like men in front of everybody and show people this how real men operate. You know what I'm saying, dog? So yeah. Would you be willing if he would have you on? Would you be willing to go over there?
Absolutely, because my thing is this: the same thing that Skip Bayless did to him. I just would want to make him aware that, bro, the same thing that Skip Bayless did to you. You are a Super Bowl champion. You said something about the guy that he liked, and he disrespected you, your whole life's work, everything, as if you didn't deserve to speak on the craft that you played. And so, pretty much, I just wanted to make him aware that, bro, you disrespected me in that same way. And so, what came after that is what came after that. But it ain't nothing personal. Because if I was to say something about you, you're going to say something back, and I wouldn't take it as personal because I shouldn't have opened my mouth about you.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. And check this out, dog. Also, I wanted to ask you about what's your thoughts on just some of the things, man, that you seeing be going on, like I said, around the league as far as the stuff that we hearing, like just about Zion and the guys' decision. A lot of these young cats making with these females and stuff like that are out here on social media, putting these guys in bad positions, hurting these guys' money. What advice would you give to these guys when these type of situations present themselves, bro?
Hang around more women and less dudes. By nature, men compete. Whether you like it or not, if you got 4 or 5 dudes with you and you the dude getting all the bad bras, you getting all the money, it could be your man from the sandbox. When you ain't looking, he gonna be hollering at old girl, hey, look, you know, he got such shorty over here. He don't really like you like that. Give me a little taste. So my thing is be around more women and less dudes. You gonna have some rock solid dudes that they don't participate in that, and those are the ones that you can hang around. But a lot of these young cats, their downfall is survivor's remorse. And I was guilty of that. I took the whole hood with me in certain places, and I lost from that. I've had dudes that applied street rules in a business setting, and that don't mix. The moment you throw punches or anything like that around business people, you get a label. And so my advice to the young cats is, hey, less dudes, more women.
What do you think about the situation with Draymond, bro? Like how you think the league is going to approach Draymond going forward? Do you think this is his last shot right here, his last chance going back? Or how do you, what would be your advice to Draymond Green based off all the stuff you've seen, the punch to Jordan Poole, the stomping on Sabonis' chest, the kicking dudes in the sack, the choking dudes out and dragging dudes across the court, the back punching dudes in their face? What's your whole opinion on that stuff? Because my thoughts is, bro, is that in your era and the guys that came before you, bro, you ain't see, to me, in this era is a whole different type of dude, bro. And I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I never saw Draymond Green acting like that when they had vets in them locker rooms. Yeah. When they had David West and them guys in that locker room, it was guys to calm this type of stuff down, and you ain't see this type of stuff going on. This stuff was getting diffused. I think that the NBA is wrong for going away, and I think they should have a vet, at least a vet or two in every locker room to help the young guys to push them along. And I just believe that, bro. I believe that because of the lack of that leadership in the locker room, because you know how it is, big dog. If one thing, you got a coach say something to you. Well, you got an OG Like, they used to laugh at Udonis Haslem being in the locker room all those years with the Heat, but that helped the Heat. They went to 2 NBA Finals in 4 years messing with Udonis Haslem over there on that bench. See what I'm saying? What is your thoughts about that and being able to tutor these guys and having guys on that team for that?
Well, I don't really have no advice for Draymond. My thing is, I just can't seem to understand why nobody ain't hit him in the mouth yet. Like, everybody talk about what they would and wouldn't do in the situation, but at the end of the day, when a man is doing all that to you, aggressing you, and in your personal space, I think this era of kids grew up and they was told in school, because that's what they tell, don't fight, don't do this. But as a man, as a protector, you gotta fight. If somebody come up and grab your wife on the booty, what is she expecting you to do? Or your significant other? What is that woman going to expect you to do? She's going to expect you to defend her and protect her, correct?
Yeah.
So if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, then how can you call yourself a provider and a protector? Most of these men, the problem is they're just providers. They don't do the business of learning how to defend themselves. And because if I marry somebody, she's going to be covered from head to toe. Not only am I a provider, but I'm damn sure a protector. And I believe that some of these cats have drank the Kool-Aid. They think that they need other men to defend them. And I never was like that. So my thing with Draymond, a bully, I feel like he does a little bit of bully tactics, but a bully only stops bullying you once you hit him in the mouth.
So and you were that guy.
Nobody hit him in the mouth.
You were that guy for the Lakers almost too. And guys didn't know that, I guess, with Kobe Bryant, right? You were that guy, like if somebody ran up, tried to foul Kobe hard or something, do like that, you was going to be the one that was going to deliver the hard foul back. You was going to be the one that held it down. You understand what I'm saying? And doing whatever you got to do to make sure that we protecting our guy. Am I right or wrong on that?
I'm going to be the one to tap you on your shoulder at that bar, that nightclub that I know you're going to be at. And it's going to be a whole different situation. Because a lot of these cats want a court fight. But see, if we going to fight, it ain't no need for me to lose $150,000. I'm going to tap you on your shoulder because I'm going to know where you be at. In LA, it's women out there that's going to tell you everything you need to know if you ask the right questions in the right way. And so in DC and everywhere I played, it was the same way. So I didn't do the guy who acted tough on the court. And most times that they act tough on the court, when you catch them by themselves, they really ain't like that. So I'm the guy that's going to catch you by yourself and see who you really are.
How did you feel? How did you feel seeing you playing in the league all the years you played? How did you feel when you saw Draymond did Rudy Gobert like that and none of his teammates did anything?
That shit was funny as hell. Yo, yeah. I told him, I said, that nigga need to get traded. I would ask for a trade right away. Somebody grab me from behind, choke me, and y'all holding this man hand. Ain't nobody pop him in the ear. Ain't nobody punch him. Nobody dope fit. Nothing. Y'all just holding this man's arm while he choking me without me looking? No, this ain't a team right here. They ain't going to win nothing with that team.
So you think it's more so because these guys they not really cut from that same cloth, or you think is they're all afraid about losing money? Which one you think it is?
I think it's afraid about losing money, but in this world, they afraid to lose a fight. Everybody want to be perfect. Like, man, I done been beat up. I done been all kind of shit, you know? And so these dudes, they're afraid to have that happen on camera. And so when you got things like that, where you got to be a perfect person and you don't want nobody to see you take no L, then you're afraid. They won't even take the shot. They won't even attempt to fight because they're afraid to lose.
Man, that's crazy. Because I thought about that too, bro. I'm like, bro, I felt bad, man. That man ain't had nobody on this team that really was going to help. And see, I'm going to tell you something. That's the reason why I became a fan of Steven Jackson. Because when the stuff happened in the Palace, even though I'm a big Ben Wallace guy, I'm also a guy that, bro, we going down with our team in the trenches, bro. Anything happening in my teammates, bro, we going, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm big on that. I'm big on having your teammates back, protecting your teammates, holding it down for your teammate. Because I would want them to do the same thing for me, bro. When I seen that, bro, and it's been not only that situation, bro, it's been plenty of other situations in the NBA when stuff went down, and I seen the teammates not do nothing, bro. I'm just sitting here like, what's going on with you dudes in this era, bro? I never understood it, bro.
I used to like Steven Jackson in that regard, but when I got to know him personally and I hung out with him personally, he played thug too much. And being that I had brothers that did 14, 15, 10 years, 5 years, 3 years, 4 years, and in and out of prison, I know what come with that. So I don't appreciate an NBA player, a rapper, these people that have people around them as crash dummies to go to jail, I don't really appreciate a black male acting like that. Like, I'm just a man, and we can get on whatever you want to get on by ourselves as men. But when you coming from that perspective as a man, you know what you have to lose. So it's certain things that you will and wouldn't not do.
Is there any way y'all can resolve that behind the scenes? Like you and him?
We already did it. We already did.
Okay.
Allen Iverson, Chuck is that's
shout out to AI, man.
Homeboy. Yeah, shout out to AI, shout out to Twan. They pretty much came to
AI got real love for you, bro. Because I heard AI talk real about you, bro. AI got love for you, dog. I heard AI talk about you before, man.
That's my guy. So AI pretty much behind the scene went to Steven Jackson like, look, man, stand down. Like, don't, I know he said what he said, but don't send your homies. The man ain't on that. He done told you he don't do that. So don't send your homies. Don't send your crew. If you got a problem with him, have a problem with him. If you don't, just leave it alone. And I saluted AI for that. I went to the hotel. We talked. We got a shot. We chopped it up, played cards, and AI a real one because he got people around him that don't play no games either. So it's a meeting of the minds. It's like if I don't like when black folks come try to do white people bidding because I wasn't talking about black folks. And when I came to Steven Jackson, I was very respectful. I'm like, bro, I don't even play basketball right now. Why are you and Matt Barnes kikiing and ha-ha and doing these little funny jokes? Like, that's not cool. You ain't standing on what you're supposed to be standing on as a black Muslim, and as a man, you making jokes and ridiculing another man that just out here just earning a living, ain't fucking with nobody. So no, that's the thing that'll make me break a motherfucker jaw. When you fucking with somebody for no reason, I'll turn into a different beast. Cause I'm the type of guy, I'm very gentle, I'm peaceful. I don't fuck with nobody. But if you come sideways, boy, look at here, I'm gonna get you straight. And so, but at the end of the day, I don't got no problem with Gilbert. I don't got no problem with Steven Jackson. I don't got no problem with nobody. And the reason why I don't have no problem with nobody is because I want to walk around America free. I don't want to look over my shoulders as the homeboy of Steven Jackson looking for me or the homeboy of Gilbert looking for me. I don't think that's a nice way to walk around. That's why I coined the phrase, respect me like you respect them white boys, because none of them go hunt for white boys. I know I used to work a construction job. I used to see niggas all the time come to a construction job, call that white man, boss man. That's my boss man. Give him the utmost respect. Boss man, boss man. But when it's a black man, they undermine and say everything negative about him. And I just was like, this corny as fuck to me. So I have real life experience. I was on a job site at 14 years old, working around nothing but men. And so just seeing the dynamics of how they treat white males opposed to their own black counterparts, I just don't believe in this Wakanda shit. So in 2024, like I know you want to link up and do some sports shit. I'm all for that because all the people who righteous and stand on shit and ain't out here antagonizing and fucking with people, those are the people I want to build with in 2024.
Bro, we gon' listen.
People that shock jock, I ain't fucking with them.
Listen, dog, we finna do it. I'm finna tell you right. I already got set up. I already talked to my boy Chris Copeland. I already talked to Josh Powell. He coming in here later on today. Josh Powell pulling up tonight. If you want to pull up, you can pull up with us tonight. Or later on today.
That's my dog. Yeah, Josh Powell, my dog. We played AAU basketball together.
Listen, that big homie coming up in here. He got a new book. The book I pinned it at the top of the chat for you guys earlier. I want y'all to buy his book. And he doing big things too. He gonna be chopping it up in here with us too. But I'm definitely gonna have Kwame coming in here, man, because we're gonna build our own podcast basketball community, and I'm telling y'all something, we're gonna build this thing in a major way. Y'all finna watch it right here, man. And so, hey, bro, let me ask you this question, man. I know you attached to the game still because I know you still watch the games, you still commentate on games on your channel, everything like that. Would you still be willing to get back in the game as an assistant coach, get on one of these squads and help these young guys, or where are you at right now as far as your mindset?
I wouldn't want to be an assistant coach because I got too much stuff going on to take away.
Right.
Like I spent too much time away from my kids, so I'm available for them now at any time they call me. They can call me at 12 o'clock at night. I'll be there in the morning, and so I like that freedom. So I wouldn't want to latch on to a job that wouldn't allow me the freedom that anytime one of my kids call me, I can go. But what I will do is, far as some of the training in the summertime, far as the work ethic, and far as just being honest with them about some of the pitfalls and some of the things that I had in my life, I would be honest enough to be able to tell them those things. And I think I can help a lot of young players because most of them, this hip hop culture is what's fucking them up. Like, why are you in the strip club looking for a woman and not at a coffee shop? Why are you at a nightclub looking for a woman and not at a library? They got the same thing. It just come with a different vibe. A woman that's worth the salt on her back. She's not just out here trying to say she slept with you and him and him and him. It's like millionaires are going to the most grimiest spots for women and then wondering why it go bad. Like, no, I never done that. I used to go, I'm a talker. So I would be at your coffee shop. They'd be like, God damn, Kwame Brown is at a little coffee shop? What the hell is he doing here? I'm talking. You know what I mean? I'm having a conversation. I'm learning. I'm not trying to, no, I ain't doing that. So I learned that from old vet Chris Whitney. Like, he was like, man, don't tell these girls you in the NBA. You know, that's not a good thing. They're going to automatically judge you. They're going to automatically say you a dog. They're going to, before you even get a chance to show them who you are, it comes with judgment if you tell them you're an NBA player. And so with me, I had the unfortunate luxury of being 7 foot tall and everybody knowing who I was. But Chris, he was only 6 foot. So he could tell him he a lawyer, he or whatever else. But it's about conversation. Don't be out here trying to first night sleeping with girls and all this, because that's how men are going to lose their bag going forward. You sleep with the wrong woman, she gets in her feelings. The accusation alone ruins your whole life. They already have it set up. Believe all women. The most promiscuous male, they have it dubbed as us black men. So what I think they're trying to do is stop heterosexual sex like that. They don't want us just going out and just having sex. Yeah, they want us to be in a committed relationship.
Let me ask you about that real quick. I want to ask you two more things, and that's one of the things I want to ask you. So I heard you when you was talking on your channel about this too. We both talked about this, man, and I felt the way, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, I felt the way when I saw this. Because you have accusations stuff that's out here. You got accusations that's out against Dwight Howard. Let's just say it. But when I saw that video, bro, of how he did his teammate, when you put your hand on this man's junk, bro, in your mind, how disrespectful is that, bro? And then that got caught on national TV, bro. How did you, like, as a guy who played in the league, bro? If you're to go back and you was on that team and you went back and saw that, how would you feel of seeing a teammate do something like that? And then ain't nobody talking about assault, nothing like that. It's just, blown over.
I feel bad for the state of men going forward, because the most feminist women are having boys, and it seemed like they don't care what happened to boys. Unwanted touch is unwanted touch. It's against the law. But when it happens to males, it seems like it's graded at a different scale. If Dwight Howard would have done that to a woman, he would have got arrested right there from the sideline. And so the fact that we are okay with the R wording of males, the sexual assault of males, and the sexual harassment of males is just weird to me. Like Dwight, how I wouldn't, and I know Dwight. I've seen him in Miami. I don't really hang with him, but I know him. And like I said, he came in. It's an unfortunate thing that Dwight Howard came in the league with a Bible, and he's leaving out the league with a man, allegedly. And that's the thing about the nature of this business. Like, when you make a lot of money and you don't have people check you on your wrongs, you could become anything. And fame is a drug. A lot of these people will do anything for fame. And it's my belief that most of these men know it's easier to be a female than it is to be a male. So a lot of these men are playing these little gay games just because they know that their behavior is going to be overlooked. So it's a sad state of affairs that there's going to be a lot of boys that turn into women just because they know that their behavior is going to be overlooked.
Man.
Seriously.
now I know you, because you see, look, I know you guys smoke. I know you guys smoke with Charleston White, and I don't like a lot of shit he do either. But I want to say, like, I saw something the other day where he was doing his show, and it was supposed to be 20 women and one man, 20 women for him, and they threw out a man at him, and he lost his mind and went crazy when he saw this man. Like, I think that's what you get into when you're saying this is the type of stuff that's being thrown on brothers, and then y'all getting upset at the reactions of that, but then y'all won't get upset when you see Dwight Howard on national TV putting his hand on another man's junk. Like that's, to me, that's crazy, bro.
Right. They just want that sound bite. They're about to cancel Charleston, and he don't even know it. Like they draw him in close so that they can know what he likes, and they're giving him everything that he liked. They gave him a side chick. Remember when he first came in, he said, "You celebrities, I don't got no bumps on my penis. Y'all cheat on y'all women. I don't cheat on my woman." Blah 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 blah. The moment he started making money, the moment he got famous, you see him walking around with a woman that's not his wife. You see him walking around with chains on, hat to the side, acting like T.I. He has become the thing that he hates. And that's why it's not good to hate anybody. Yes, he says some things that are good, that are real. We all have life experience that we can say some things that are good and real. But if the way that he behaves is what you want a black man to do, antagonize other men, that's how you get killed. Like, I don't go out in my life and antagonize other men. Will I say what I'm going to say? Yeah. But I'm not going to talk about your mama, your brother, your cousin, and then say, nigga, don't be sensitive, nigga, free your Keisha. No, you talking about everything I love, my lineage. That's how death in life is in the tongue. And if you talking like that to another grown man, an apex predator, what you think going to happen? And so I think men got to learn how, us black men got to learn how to make money. Go back to having regular jobs. Like, I got a truck. I work my truck sometimes. I take my tractor, I go pull cars, I do all kind of shit. Can't no nigga out hustle me. I got my own business. Like I see white people and Mexicans, they make money on everyday things. Everyday things.
And going hard.
Yeah, us black men, we only seem to want to make money off entertainment or dumb shit. And like my thing is this, the reason why I'm ahead of the game is because I can entertain and do dumb shit, but in real life, I got everything that can make me sustain without getting on camera, without doing nothing. Because I'm gonna go hard for mine. I don't have no pride. I'm not gonna go work for you, but I'll go work for me. I can put 2-3 cars on the back of my truck as long as it's under 26,000 pounds and pull this motherfucker and make me $1,000, $1,500 in one trip. And it ain't NBA money, but if I'm going somewhere, why not take a car or two with me? Why not take a load with me? And they be like, damn, this is an NBA player talking like that. You got to stop these labeling. I'm not an NBA player. I'm a man. And my job as a man is to provide and to protect in any legal means necessary.
Hey, this is the last thing I want to ask you before I get ready to get up out here. I want to ask you this, bro. Shout out to Smush Parker. I talked to him.
My dog.
I was with him in Africa. I had spoke, me and him, we had a conversation. We was both out in a tournament. We was playing out there on pro teams, and the tournament was over there. And I chopped it up with him a little. He told me the exact same story. And then he just came out recently in an interview, and he said in the interview, he got a lot of backlash for this interview. But he said in the interview, he said his experience with the late, great Kobe Bean Bryant, rest in peace to Kobe, the late, great Kobe Bean Bryant. He said his experience was that he said basically Kobe refused to talk to him. And when he tried to talk to Kobe, Kobe said, look, man, don't ever talk to me until you get your accolades up. You can't talk to me unless you got accolades. Now, I said, this is my thing, and I want to hear what you got to say. And you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. My thought process on that was Kobe wasn't playing no games at that time. In my opinion, at that time, Shaq had left. Everybody was saying Kobe couldn't do nothing else. He wasn't going to win. He couldn't do nothing. And I think he was possessed and only wanted to be with guys who was driven to win championships and help him get back to a level of championship lore that he wanted to be at. And he didn't care who he had to alienate, who he didn't have to talk to, who he didn't have to be cool with to get to wherever he wanted to go. So I thought, from what I seen from the outside looking in, that Kobe's the type of guy that if he don't think that you doing what he think you should be doing, he off you. From people criticize Smush for what he said was his truth, because he said he went and told Kobe something that ain't had nothing to do with basketball, and Kobe told him, look, don't even talk to me. People saying, oh, Smush, you a bum, this and the third, you lying, bro, you was there. You was there. So And I heard you talking about this on your channel too. Hey, and y'all, if y'all not already subscribed, Kwame Brown Bust Life, y'all already know it's right there on the screen. Subscribe to his channel. Y'all already know he got 1,700-1,800 people in here. So, and we're gonna be doing this on the regular, bro. So this is gonna get crazy. What we get ready to bring to y'all. But, bro, what I want you to explain to people on here that didn't hear what you said on your channel a few weeks back. What did you? What's your opinion on that, bro?
Kobe was an asshole. I mean, I'm just gonna say that right off rip. I never said this before, but everybody talk about this Mamba mentality and all this, but most people cannot accept whatever you call the Mamba mentality. Kobe was an asshole, and it doesn't allow for you to let a person grow and be different. Smush Parker was balling. Smush Parker, whatever he was before he came to the Lakers, Smush Parker bought into the Lakers system. He was doing everything right. Only on 7 or 8 shots, he averaged like 11 or 12 or 12 or 13 points, 5 or 6 assists, and he was getting minimal shots. When you're with a guy who's that great, who think they're supposed to shoot the ball every time, you barely get to touch it. But Kobe is an asshole, and that's why I was about to go in his shit one day, and I explained about the fight that we almost had, because Kobe is not just about basketball. I just think he was an introvert who had to be around people who really didn't like people. And he was very judgmental, and to the point to where he didn't like me, and my relationship went sour with Kobe when I gave his mother and father tickets. I knew I was going to be traded right after that, because ever since I gave his mother and father tickets, he was on me. Oh man, what the fuck, this and that. Everything I would say, he would be mad. But before, he was talking different. Before, when I got there, if you look at the interviews, he say Kwame is working hard. He doing that. When I
think he cut out a little bit, y'all. He gonna come right back in. I think he cut out just a little bit. Y'all get there. You go. There you go.
Okay. I'm from the South, so we don't play that in the South. Like, you honored our mother, you honored our father. And so when I saw his mother and father outside of the game.
Hold on, y'all think he coming right back. He got twisted up just a little bit. He moving on something. And this is all out of love. I know he loved Kobe being Bryant. He gonna tell you he loved Kobe, but he telling y'all the truth. And this is why I said to y'all, like, man, Kobe, that guy, man. I try to tell you, Kobe, man, listen, bro. Kobe was cutthroat. He gonna get to it to your face, but he doing it. He trying to win, bro. Here you go, right here.
Yeah, somebody called me. My bad.
There you go.
But with like I said, like, I'm from the South, and I don't know how people feel, but like, I just felt something in my spirit. I'm like, I remember talking to my mom about it, because she used to come out to California all the time. I'm like, Mom, it ain't nothing that you could do to make me disown you the way I see this man disown his mother and father. Like, I know you've done things wrong, but at some point I'm gonna make amends and come back to you. So I couldn't respect him on that level, and I told him that. I'm like, nigga, you don't get no respect from me talking to me like that because I bought your mama and dad tickets. And like, Kobe never had his ass beat, and that's what he was about to get, because I told him, you letting all these people tell you that you right about everything and you dead ass wrong. Like, you don't do that to your mother and father. I don't give a fuck. Do that
so y'all was about to get into it?
Now I'm about to beat Kobe ass.
Hold on,
Get into it.
Hold on, I'm saying, what happened though? How y'all was gonna get? What happened?
Well, I got his mother and father tickets to the game because they were outside at the top of the tunnel, and people treating these people like trash. I'm like, this Kobe Bryant mother and father can't get into the Staples Center. Like, what the fuck? I like, the janitor should have gave them tickets. They birthed this guy that everybody is enjoying. And so all of LA love Kobe, but I said I can't respect that nigga. I told him, I said, I can't respect you. And he ended up respecting me more because I told him, nigga, I can't respect you. You disrespecting your mama like that. You disrespecting your dad. I don't give a fuck what they did. Now you in control. I can't respect you if this is the way you treat your mother and your father. And nothing good comes to a man that disrespect their mother and their father. I don't give a fuck how much money. I don't give a fuck how many shots you make. Nothing good comes to a man or a woman that disrespects their mother and their father in the way that I saw this man do.
And so how did you and Kobe's relationship end up? Because everybody gonna think you hate Kobe now. They're gonna just think you hate Kobe and this, that, and the third. And how did you see Kobe? Like, did you see him like as a teammate? Did you see him doing that because of his drive to win, or did you thought he was just like, you know what I'm saying? How did you see that?
It wasn't a drive to win. Come with an NBA player, you're gonna have family that do things they wasn't supposed to do. Kobe Bryant made money as a young man. I'm pretty sure his mother and father may have mismanaged some of his money or was trying to protect him, so they thought, and they probably used his money like it was theirs. So, and I'm not saying this as fact. This is just what I'm assuming because the hatred that he had to come from somewhere. So, um, I believe that that's what happened. They probably treated him like a kid. They was using his money. And so some white folks got in his ear, you do this, do that, and he isolated his mother and father. So once I bought him tickets, he started riding me, he started joking, started playing with me. And so I remember one incident in the locker room he was talking about, and I said this on my podcast. I played for DC. I played in DC. I lived at the time in Jacksonville, Florida. And I came out to LA. So he looked at the whole chart. You know, in the NBA, they have these players association meetings. And so they was talking about the cities with the highest AIDS population. And so Kobe thought it was funny to make a joke about AIDS. So he was like, "Oh yeah, man, we gotta watch that nigga Kwame. Kwame been in all these cities." And
Boy, I
so
know you was crazy.
he folded like us over. So I look now, I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? And so he steady going on with the joke. And so I'm like, I said, Kobe, that ain't nothing you really supposed to joke about, bro. And so he kept going with the joke. And when he speak, it's like a subservient attitude. The whole locker room get quiet. The staff members get quiet. And all them sat there and watched everything unfold until I started talking. And I told him, I said, so you making jokes about that? And so he kept going with the joke. And then I gave him that mama's cooking. I said, bitch ass nigga, you just fucked the white girl raw in Denver, California. Denver. How the fuck can you talk about AIDS, you bitch ass nigga? And I went crazy. I said, nigga, if anybody need to be worried about AIDS, you bit the bitch over and allegedly fucked her raw with no condom when you got a wife. How the fuck can you talk about AIDS? I'll knock you the fuck out of here. And then I walked out. And as I was walking out, Gary Beatty and them was like, oh, you gonna get fined if you don't come to this meeting. I said, you a goddamn lie. Y'all let Kobe Bryant joke about AIDS. Y'all ain't gonna find me. And I kept walking.
Damn. So you and Kobe, did y'all ever get on a ever piece that up? Did y'all ever end things in a good way? How did that end up?
Y'all's man, we had fun in Toronto. We had fun in a lot of places.
So y'all after that, y'all ended up getting cool again, and everything was.
The one thing about Kobe, he challenged people to see if you would stand up to him, and once you stand up to him, he respect you more. And so once I'm not. He would make Lamar power down like a boy, and I'm like, damn, Lamar, you averaging a double, nigga. You the second nigga on this team. Why is you letting this nigga talk to you like that? Like, I could never understand that. Why you letting this nigga talk to you like you a boy? You a grown ass man making goddamn $80 million, and you letting this nigga talk to you like that? Like, no, I didn't come from that school. You gonna respect me as a man. I don't give a fuck what you think I am. You gonna respect me as a man.
So Kobe wasn't doing no tweets.
I'm talking about, huh?
Kobe wasn't doing no tweets, no messages online. He's telling people this today. Kobe taking it straight to you if he said something to you.
Well, he would do it in the locker room. And my thing is, people who act tough in locker room, let's not make no mistake about it. If you touch Kobe Bryant in the locker room, your career is over. And so these guys that act tough in locker rooms, it don't appease me. That shit is corny. If you really feel that way, we all got a handbook. And guess what's in that handbook? Every player's number, every player's address, every player's everything. So if you really got it on your chest like that, pull up.
So you say y'all got cool after that situation. How did you see, when you look back, how did you see Kobe's just as a player, his career, when you played with him the time you was there? How did you overall see that looking back?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, he gonna come right back, y'all. Y'all smash the like button. He coming right back in. There you go. Somebody tried to call him. He coming right back in right now. Y'all hit the like, share, subscribe. And y'all getting exclusive. And shout out to Clarence, Udonis, and Sheon Turner with the donations in the Cash App. Salute.
My man, I'm
Go
getting
ahead.
a lot of calls now. What you say?
Yeah, no, I was saying that in the end, how did you, when you look back, you said y'all had pieced it up after that. Y'all was cool after that whole situation. How did you look? How did you, when you was away from the team now, how did you look back at Kobe, like after you left, and look back just him as a player and just his approach overall?
Well, he took the time to listen to my perspective and why I did what I did. At first, he was just on some rah-rah shit, and he was antagonizing me. Until at the point where we were about to fight, he ended up coming over to Jerry Buss' house, and my mother saw him. And so he had a conversation with my mother, signed the autograph, and I respected it. And then we ended up having a conversation in front of my house. I stayed right across the street from Jerry Buss. So we ended up having a conversation, and he saw the way I love my mother. He saw the respect that I have for her, and then he understood why I did what I did, because I didn't know he had a problem with his mother and father. I only did it because of the love and respect that I have for my mother. So that's the only reason. I wasn't being malicious. I wasn't trying to get in your business. I wasn't trying to do none of that. I just thought that I would want you to do that for my mother if you saw her out the game, or if for whatever reason I forgot to give her tickets. I would hope a teammate do that same thing for me. So we ended up on a cool level. It was because of my mother. She talked to him, and she was very respectful. He was very respectful to her. He signed the autograph, and it kind of smoothed things over. So once I got traded, for Paul Gasol, man, Kobe came to Charlotte when I was in Charlotte at the time. He like, yo, we went out to eat. We went to the Ritz-Carlton. He came down to the Ritz-Carlton. It was right there by the arena, and we had drinks. We sat there and ate. He like, yo, I want you to fuck up Paul Gasol. I'm trying to win a championship. That nigga soft. Fuck him up for me. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, everybody believe all this stuff in the media. Kobe challenged everybody around him. I want you to fuck Andrew Bynum up. Hit that nigga. Hit him. Because I'm trying to win a championship, and I know you can play D. Hit them niggas. Don't let them move. And that's what I did. And we ended up beating them in Charlotte. And so Kobe, he respected me for for who I am. He took the expectation off. He understood what MJ did, and he understood how powerful he is and how powerful a situation is, because we had a conversation about it. I'm like, dog, I was the number 1 draft pick, but MJ ended up taking that number 1 draft pick.
Bro, listen. The next time we come in here, because I'm gonna hit you up, we're gonna set it up. We gonna go through the truth about that MJ situation. Hold that.
Yeah, this shit was crazy.
Don't tell nobody. Hold that though, because everybody waiting on that. So the next time we come in on the podcast, the Real Pro Ballers podcast, I'm telling y'all, we coming in on that. We coming on that, because I'm gonna tell you something, bro. That is one of the misconceptions.
They gonna flat the shit out you, Ticket.
No. No. That is one of the biggest misconceptions. You ain't gotta make it the X-rated or the R-rated version, but that is one of the biggest misconceptions I think that people will ever have of you. And I want you. The next episode we come in, we getting on that.
Yeah, I mean, people got to understand. Like, I'll say this one part. Like, I came in, I'm 19 years old. I'm 18, 19 years old. I came in like an 18, 19-year-old. Nigga, I want to play you. I wasn't buddy with MJ. I don't think you that good. We played, I begged him for that one-on-one. I'm not here to be your buddy. You coming back to play, let's see if you can play. And I was tearing his ass up. And you know how rookies get treated. That nigga come across the top 2-3 times and had Oakley in the stands like, nigga, shut up crying, nigga. I'm like, you fouled it like a motherfucker.
Hey, look, this. I will ask you this one little thing. When because you one of the rare dudes that can say, yo, I play with Mike and Kobe. Mm-hmm. Bro, when you looked at both of those guys, bro, did you see something similar between those guys and their approach? And if so, what did you see in these two guys when you played with them? Or what didn't you see? Just tell us that, and we'll leave with that.
I saw MJ being an original, and I saw Kobe studying to be a copy. Kobe literally studied everything about MJ. He almost obsessed over MJ. He would watch the '96 finals. It was a big game. Like he was definitely a student of the game, but he mirrored everything off of MJ. It was so eerily similar
from the walk, from how he talked. I heard Kobe say doggy. I'm like, I never heard no other man say, "What's up, doggy?" Like, that's what MJ would always say. And he would always have these little phrases like, "What's up, boy? What's wrong with you? Your cat sick?" Like, he would always say that, "Your cat sick?" And I didn't know what the fuck he meant until later on. I won't say that yet, but he would ask people that, and then Kobe would say the same things. I'm like, how the fuck did he know that MJ says this? Like, he's the only person that says the same thing that MJ said. So it was weird to me a little bit.
So their approach to the game, as far as just practice preparation, like what would you say about that?
The preparation, like Kobe was, I didn't see MJ when he was younger, but when MJ was 38, 39 years old, he was still trying to carry the threat. Like, he would come in practice and say, "Look, we fucking y'all up today." Like, the way these guys play today, I know they're not having practices like that. Like, we had practice wars. Like, nigga, they would come in like, "We finna tear y'all ass up today. Y'all motherfuckers ain't finna score today." And I seen MJ kick the coaches out. "We got this. We finna practice. We got this. We finna separate the men from the boys today." And we would play for like hours. And what I see in today's game, I don't think they play basketball in practice. With all the mistakes and all they're not cohesive like they should be. Like, our second unit was better than our first unit sometimes in practice because we was that locked in together. We pushed them to be better, and I don't think they practice like that. I think with the whole let guys rest, let guys knees and ankles rest, I think these guys come in, shoot threes, shoot jump shots, but they don't play the game no more.
And how was Kobe like that? How was Kobe in practice?
Boy, he was a dog. He coming in, he did the same thing. "Coach, get out." Phil would still be up top. He would go up top and look from afar, and boy, Kobe is going. I mean, he's shooting the ball every time, but he also D'ing up. I seen Kobe. What made me respect Kobe? I saw an older Asian NBA player picking up 94 feet. I never seen that. Like, like whatever he's commanding of you, he's willing to do. He's not the guy that say, "Y'all got to do this, y'all got to do that." He's gonna do it first and say, "If you don't do it like me, then fuck you." That's what I did respect about him. But the only thing I didn't respect about him, when you get a guy like Smush Parker, when you get a black man that's from the inner city and he's actually trying to change his situation, he's actually being respectful, he's actually doing whatever he's supposed to do, then you shit on him. I can't respect that. Because Smush Parker didn't do anything wrong. And I don't know why somebody disrespected him in the interview. He's only telling what actually happened. Like,
Nah. I said
no,
on online, the people was disrespecting him when that story came out and saying
I
that,
don't know.
like,
I don't know why. That actually, Smush Parker ain't lying about nothing he said. He would literally speak to Kobe, and he wouldn't speak to him. And I would be like, "What the fuck? Like, you really think your shit don't stink that much to where you can't even give a man the decent common decency of speaking to them?" When I watch you speak to all the trainers' kids, all the white people bring in their kids, you sign autograph, you smile with them. But then Smush Parker, a kid from New York inner city that overcame his situation to make it to this point, and you frustrating this, because he frustrated Smush Parker enough. Smush Parker was about to get a bag. Smush Parker ended up arguing with the coaches because he was just frustrated. Everybody was fucking with this dude. And that's the thing that people don't understand about playing with a great player is, like, they always find somebody to blame. And Smush Parker was the guy that they blamed. And Kwame Brown. If we had a better power forward, if we had a better point guard, and they would ride Smush Parker for no reason. And I used to talk to Smush like, "Yo, don't crash out. Let them niggas talk. You about to get 50 million." And he ended up crashing out.
Was Mike on that same stuff too with the teammates? And that's the last thing I'm gonna ask you. How was Mike with the teammates too? What was Mike like? Because they say, like, if you watch The Last Dance, they say Mike was, man, bro. But that was a different Mike that you seen with the Bulls and then with the Wizards.
Man, Mike is a regular nigga, man. Most people can't be around Mike because you're gonna expect him to be this iconic figure, and he's just a country nigga from Carolina. He'll cuss your ass out. He'll goddamn, hey, he want to bet on everything. The nigga got a problem with losing. If he lose, he gonna ride your ass. He gonna try to find a way to get his money back. And I'm telling you right now. But most people couldn't be around MJ because he's gonna say the same thing. MJ talk like me. Put it that way. The same way I sound and I talk, MJ talk just like that. Because he'll cuss your motherfucking ass out. And that's just the way he is. It's not, you can't get offended by a man expressing themselves the way that they are. Like, you know how you get into it, you curse, you do all that? MJ the same way. But they're going to be more offended by it because it's MJ.
Man, bro, I'm going to hit you up behind it. We're going to do this. Bro, we got 2,000 people here. Ain't nobody even know you was coming in here. So you already know what we're going to do next time. When they know you're going to come in, bro, the next time, we're going to set it up. Kwame going to come back in here. The next time he come back in here, bro, because Chris Copeland, we're going to get into what he think. Because this something wrong with this man. This man got LeBron over Mike. We're going to get into all that. But, yeah, hey, look, man.
Listen, how you going to have LeBron over Mike?
Listen. Let me tell you something. And shout out to Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett hate LeBron all these years. Now all of a sudden KG is like, man, gotta get it up to him, man. Gotta get it up, man.
He done got a job. That's all that means. He done got a job.
I love Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett was my favorite players ever.
I don't like Kevin Garnett. I don't like him at all.
Why you don't like KG? What's up with that?
Some of the shit he says on the court, I be like, what the fuck? Like,
hold on, you talking about playing against you?
Like playing against, like he never really said to me, but I hear the way he talk. Like he be like, he'll score a basket. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. I'll fuck you up. I'm like he'll make you forget you playing basketball. Like nigga, are you really? And he from Carolina, so it's like I don't know if he really serious or not. But it's like nigga, who you talking to? Like what are you talking about?
KG really be on that dirty?
Man, this man talks so crazy to people on the court. I just never could understand that. I never understood it.
I thought it was a mind game he played with people and get you mad and get you ready to fight, and he balling.
Maybe, but it just I don't know. I just never heard a person talk like that just playing basketball. I never heard that.
Yeah, because I heard that he apologized to some of the players for that. And he said that the reason why he did, I think the reason why he did that is because he was in a zone, bro. He was just, man, you know what I'm saying? But I feel where you coming from, though, dog. Hey,
yeah, his zone almost got his ass in the zone. Boy, look at here. I'm like, I used to look at him sometimes like, boy, look at here. I know where you finna go at after this. Like, you really talking like that? Like I'm just telling you, like when I was a younger, foolish man, and and my brother get online, he talk about it all the time. When you possess money, you have power. You have people around you that'll do a lot of things. And so it's almost scary to the point. Like a lot of people don't know how to control that. And so yeah, Kevin Garnett, a couple situations, I'm like, boy, you better stop talking like that. But I'm pretty sure he got the same amount of guys around him. So that's why, you kind of got to take it in stride because you don't want what someone else saying to spill out into a real situation.
Bro, I'm going to hit you up behind the scene because I need to talk to you about the situation. And we're going to say, hey, he going to be back. And on the next episode, when he come back, we're going to get into the mic. We're going to clear up the whole mic thing that everybody trying to put a misconception out. And then we're going to have stuff going forward. Kwame, I'm going to chop. Hey, bro, I'm going to hit you up behind the scenes. We're going to talk about this, bro. That's me, though, hitting you from that number.
I'm going to unblock that number. I blocked that goddamn number. You almost got me in trouble.
Man, bro, yeah, I know you did. I was like, man, no, that's me. That's me.
Hey, listen,
I know you ain't noticed that number. That's me.
Hey, listen, anytime I don't answer, just shoot me a text because the text message is the best way for me because so many people be calling shit. They put my number online. You know what I mean? They put my house online, my number online.
I know what it was. I know what it was. I know what it was. Hey, man, salute to you. Hey, I promise y'all we're gonna get back. Kwame Brown, Bust Life. Go subscribe to his channels. Matter of fact, I will put the link in the community post as well. Salute to everybody watching this stream. I appreciate y'all, man. Much love, honor, and respect, man. Hey, I appreciate you, dog. We're gonna get back. Hey, I promise you we're gonna get back on this.
Salute to you, big dog. Just let me know. I'm gonna unblock that number. We can holler.
We own it. We own it.
Bet.
And everybody that's watched the stream, everybody that's chipped in on the stream, man. I appreciate all of y'all, man, that's been here. Hey, man, y'all hit the subscribe button, man, and make sure y'all go subscribe to Kwame Brown Bust Life channel, man. Again, make sure y'all go subscribe to Kwame Brown Bust Life channel. He always dropping content, man. Y'all have already seen it for years. And the last couple years, he took the internet over, bro. He
Salute
did
y'all.
exactly what we seen Katt Williams and Shannon Sharpe and them do. And it's gonna keep going, man. And again, if y'all not subscribed to this channel, make sure y'all subscribe, because today I have more content coming for y'all. I have former Los Angeles Laker coming up here, 2-time world champion. He'll be up here in a few hours, and we're gonna get it going. So I got another champion coming in today. Also, Smush Parker, we're gonna try and get in contact with you to get you on here, to do your interview on here. We want to get you on here. I spoke with you before in the past. We want to get you on here. We're working on that. And any of you other big dogs, holla at me. Y'all already know how to find me. Instagram at Ticket TV Media. Y'all can hit me on the Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll exchange information from there. You know what I mean? Y'all let me know what y'all think. I don't even think y'all know where this thing about to go. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, man, I put the game in a vice grip, baby. It's a muscle game. You better believe that. It's a muscle game. Salute to everybody who support the stream.